Distinguished senators.
Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom coming by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Coming by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom
Distinguished senators, members, honorable members of the House of Assembly,
order please,
distinguished senators,
please quiet down.
Senators, House of Representatives, distinguished Senators, Member House of Representatives, can Senator Adokwe give us the Christian opening prayer? Senator Adokwe. Senator Boniface, give us opening prayer, Christian opening prayer, please. Senator Boniface, give us the Christian opening prayer.
Shall we pray, please? Our Father and our God. Continue, go on. Our Father and our God, we thank you for this day, which you have anointed, which you have appointed for us to meet as representatives of Nigerians, to receive the budget from our President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President of our country. Father, we pray, Lord, that you take control of everything that we are going to do today. We pray, Lord, that you give us ears to receive and hearts, Father God, to manifest what we are going to hear today. Father, we pray, Lord, that you bless
2017 to 11.28% in November this year. In the area of trade, Nigeria has moved from a deficit to surplus in our trade balance. As at the third quarter of 2018, the trade balance was at $2,016. This reflects non-oil exports and a reduction locally. Foreign capital inflows, including direct and portfolio investments, also improved economic management. Quota. Supply project in Ukudam Delta State. F. G. Galmadam in Kaduna State. H. Mangu Water Supply Project, Plateau State.
Lie. It's not true. It's not true.
Federal University Makadi Water Supply Project.
only the north.
In the railway sector,
State, tell us.
we completed and commissioned Kaduna Rail Line and the Abuja Metro Rail Project. Similarly, the previously abandoned Itape, Ajakuta, Warri rail line is undergoing test runs and will soon be commissioned. We are also on track for the Lagos-Kano rail line, a significant progress. We are also on track for the Lagos-Kano rail line. A significant progress has been made on the Lagos to Ibadan segment of the project. We remain committed to rebuilding and expanding our road network. In 2018, an additional 1,531 kilometers of roads have been constructed and 1,008 kilometers rehabilitated across the country. Priority projects such as the Abuja, Kaduna, Kano Highway, as well as Second Niger Bridge, are well underway.
Where is it? Second Niger Bridge. Where?
Through the Presidential Infrastructure Development Fund. In every state in Nigeria, today, there is a major federal road project going on. For instance, in North Central State, long neglected roads like the Ilorin-Jeba Road are stretched of 93 kilometers that took a number of days to travel has been completed to provide a critical link between the north and the south of Nigeria over a few hours. We have awarded the dualization of this road to expand it all to the way to Mokwa, as we have done to the Abuja, Kebbi, Lafia, Makadi Road, where work recently commenced. Similarly, work has resumed on the Suleja-Mina Road after years of inactivity. In the South-South, we have recently completed the 60-kilometer section of Aleshi to Ugeb in Cross River State, and awarded the 72-kilometer section from Odupani Junction to Ugeb, which will reduce a journey that used to take 3 days a few years back to 3 hours. Work has also commenced on the Calabar-Itu-Udupani Road that links Akwa Ibom to Cross River State, as we have started.
Not true.
As we have started to work on the long neglected Boni Bridge to connect these long separated communities.
Not true, it's not correct.
In the southeast,
it's not correct.
In the southeast, a critical section of Umahia linking Oka to Onitsha, a stretch of 18 kilometers, is being constructed now, and one side of it should be ready for use before June 2019. Roads like Arochukwu, Ohafia, Bende are also receiving our attention. In the southwest, long neglected and abandoned roads like the Bedegri Expressway have been awarded for construction along with the Apapa, Tin Can Island, Mile 2, Mile 2, Awoshiki Road, to ease the congestion currently being experienced in Lagos, while interstate roads linking Ogun through Ikorodu to Shagamu and Ifaja to Ota and Abeokuta are being repaired with payment to contractors. In the northwest, we have completed the Sokoto to Tambuwal Jega Road, comprising 135 kilometers out of the entire Sokoto to Yauli stretch, and sections of Kaduna Eastern Bypass and Kano Western Bypass are also progressing. In the Northeast, we have started work on the long-neglected Mayo Belwa Jada Road and the Gombe Numan Jalingo Road, and recently awarded the reconstruction of bridges damaged by insurgency. In addition, thanks to the 100 billion naira Sukuk bond raised in Nigeria, work is going on in 25 roads projects, among which are 1, construction of the Iju Loko Oweto Bridge over River Benue. 2, dualization of section of Abuja Abaji Lokoja Road. 3, dualization of section of Suleja Minna Road. 4, dualization of Lokoja Benin Road Abajana Okene.
Is a lie.
5, dualization of section of Kano Maiduguri Road linking Kano, Jugawa, Bauchi, and Yobe states. 6, dualization of Kano Katsina Road.
Yes.
7, dualization of Kano Western Bypass. 7, 8, construction of Kaduna Eastern Bypass. 9, rehabilitation of outstanding section of Onitsha Enugu Expressway.
Yes.
10, rehabilitation of Enugu Port Harcourt Road and dualization of section of Yenagoa Junction. In power, we are working on over 90 transmission projects across the country.
90.
Major power transmission stations like Mayo Belwa in Adamawa, Egjibo and Oduguyan in Lagos, Apo in Abuja, Ekot Bene in switching station in Abia, Maiduguri in Borno, Damaturu in Yobe have been completed to support electricity transmission.
Campaign promises.
For effective delivery to critical areas, we decided that we had to decentralize power supply, leveraging off-grid solution, especially solar-based systems. We are pushing more, I quote, willing buying, willing seller, unquote, arrangements. Already, this has brought more reliable off-grid power to markets and economic clusters around the country. The projects being implemented right now include the Area market in Aba, the Sabongari market in Kano, and the Sura shopping complex in Lagos, to mention a few. Our hope is to roll out much program to 300 such economic clusters across the country. In addition to economic clusters, we are also looking at rolling out similar off-grid solutions to universities and medical centers across the country. As we develop our infrastructure and power sector, we have not lost sight of the adverse impact climate change has to our economy, food, and national security agenda. The recent floods, farmer-husband conflicts, and aggressive desertification are all effects of climate change. We have seen our forests, lakes, arable land, and grazing areas gradually disappear over the decades. As a government, we took a long-term view on tracking the effects of climate change, which must be contained and ultimately reversed. We have stepped up our afforestation efforts. In the first 2 years, we have planted over 2.3 million seedlings in 21 states. We also successfully launched the Green Bond, which will focus on developing environmentally friendly projects and other green programs across the country. Nigeria is also actively participating in international efforts to tackle climate change. Furthermore, working with key stakeholders, including National Assembly, state governments, and the private sector, we intensified our drive to remove obstacles, reduce processes, and lower costs of doing business. The fact that over the past 3 years, Nigeria has gained 24 places in the World Bank's rate ease of doing business ranking is a clear indication that we are moving in the right direction. We are confident that improvements arising from ongoing work will result in another quantum leap in the 2019 rankings. The states have also keyed into efforts to improve the business environment, and the sub-national Doing Things report for Nigeria showed that 32 out of 36 states recorded overall improvement. In line with our commitment to creating a fairer and more inclusive society, I am pleased to update you on our efforts in this regard, especially through the N-Power scheme. 500,000 graduates have been employed. The National Homegrown School Feeding Program is feeding 9,300,892 pupils in 49,837 schools in 24 states across Nigeria and employing 96,972 cooks. The Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program has seen to the disbursement of 1,378,804 loans to small businesses and farmers in all states, including the FCT. These are interest-free loans that will be paid back. 297,700 are benefiting from the conditional cash transfer programs. Distinguished Senate President, Right Honorable Speaker, whilst we are most encouraged by the improved performance of the economy since we started implementing our economic recovery and growth plan, there is an area that continues to be a cause of concern that has to do with our unsatisfactory revenue performance. Although we have sustained efforts at boosting tax revenues, our progress has been constrained by the relatively low level of growth having just emerged from recession. This has restrained our tax revenue drive. Furthermore, the volatility in oil prices and the disruptions in oil production delayed our plans to recover past due oil license and royalty charges, as well as restructuring of the joint venture oil assets. As we have returned to the path of growth, I have directed that action on all